I think I got it.
No.
I think I got it.
What? What does it say?
Well, you know how I said it's the first letter? It's the first letter of every misspelt word. So the first one is P-L-O-T. Plot. T-O. Plot 2. Possibly L, because I'm not sure if that's how you spell lively. I'm pretty sure there's only one L in it.
Yep. There's only one. Well, there's two L's, but not together.
Okay, so you've got P-L-O-T, plot, 2, T, and then outside, O. And then plot 2, taking this position, hope some peace and quiet.
Because that should be uppercase?
Maybe. So I-L.
Well, lady spelled wrong. No, that's a G? No, that's a G. It should be a Y. Yeah, because look, that's a Y. Regina.
Okay, so I-G-L.
Y-L.
What? No, I'm using the first letter. I'm not.
Right. Okay.
I'm not using the misspelt letter. So I-L-L. Plot 2, ill. Blame my lot on life. I never complain even when the so-called dwarven line is very obviously... Is it obviously spelt right? No, there's a U missing.
Yeah.
I-L-L-O. An inferior human vintage. Again, or when my very favourite cloak, the blue...
Favourite spelling. There's no U.
Okay, so I-L-L...
Could be the American spelling.
I-L-L-O-F-B. He's stained by some drunken lush. Lush has one.
Mm-hmm, yes.
Spelling is wine. Elves, E. So I think it's that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to do this on camera, but
well,
I think I got it.
We're on camera now.
Are we?
So just keep going.
Okay. So the E's wrong. Taverns is right. I write to you because I fear. So I think it's plot 2. And then I-L-L.
This is known as spelled wrong. There's a K.
So K-I. Kill. K-I-L-L. Plot to kill. More lively enough to deny anything resembling peace and quiet, even though the mainly grown main business here. Don't know actually complain about my lot in life. As you know, I never complain. Even... Is never spelt right? Is that an N?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
I think that's another N.
Yeah, because this is V here, isn't it?
Yeah, so N... Plot to kill the so-called dwarven wine. It's very obviously
N-O.
An inferior human vintage again, or when my fave Noff B.
L. L.
It would be noble without the F. I think it's just that's the Americanism.
Yeah, I think that's an Americanism.
Plot to kill noble. Should be stay out of human. Taverns. I write to you because I fear F for sinister. Something sinister is at work here in Dragonholt, and I require your assistance. F-A.
Yeah.
Dare not say anything. F-A-M. Noble family. As I think it likely that this message will be intercepted, because intercepted has 2 R's.
Doesn't have 2 R's.
Yeah, it doesn't. It shouldn't. I can trust no one here to help you with this matter. After that business in Dragonholt, I only have you and a small handful of other allies left. No, not to kill noble family.
Yeah, and then you. Plot to kill noble family.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes!
Good job.
Anal retentiveness. It kicked in at last. I cracked the code.
I was like, it'll probably tell us what we need to know. I can't be bothered.
Screw that. I had to know.
Very good. Right.
I'm actually quite proud of myself.
Good job.
I only took 2 episodes of mulling over.
I've been busy stealthing bandits.
I've been busy sleeping on the problem. That's exactly...
I can imagine you rolling over and just being like, shut up, I'm trying to sleep. The bandits are like, give us all your gold. And you're like, shut up.
I'm liking this. I got it.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to Ready Steady Play, where I'm about to fight bandits. But first...
I cracked the code.
While I was faffing around between episodes with the camera equipment, Ollie cracked the Celsius letter.
I'm quite proud of this, but I'm sure someone's got there much faster than me and just been looking at I'm a complete moron.
So what I'll do actually is I'll probably just cut to that footage.
Yeah, but essentially, please refer to my first letter. The misspelled words in the letter were the clue. And
please refer to my first letter.
Yeah, each letter, so if every word that was misspelled, and it spelled out the phrase. So I know what's going on.
Mm. And what's going on is...
There's a plot to kill the noble family.
Do we care?
Well, she's working for the nobles, so she's meant to be our friend. Although she does insult my dwarven wine, which I'm not too happy about because I'm sure that's a pun at me. But she's your friend, I guess.
Hunter is not sure he cares.
Okay, well, we know what we're walking into at least.
At least we know that she's going to tell us like this. So kind of plot to kill the noble family.
Like,
you need to find out who's plotted to kill the noble family.
Yes.
But before that, bandits and fighting.
Yes, you do your bandit thing. I've just sat down with this map.
Yeah, I like that we're all fighting bandits and you're just sitting here looking at this ladder.
Shut up and get out of my light.
And I'm like, Grom, she's not even your friend. She's my friend. What are you doing?
It's a puzzle, damn it. I'm a dwarf.
I like puzzles.
I really do.
But there's bandits to fight. You deal with that.
You're a duelist. Go for it. I'm a brawler. When it becomes a pub fight, let me know.
So I've got dueling, so I'm going to deflect the spear and counter attack. 8427.
Cool, which I've marked.
So I will exhaust that and go to 8427.
I am actually quite pleased with myself. That was bugging me. 8427.
With instincts born of long training, you brace yourself readying to parry the upcoming thrust and counter-attack. As long as you don't slip up, you can drop the bandit in a single attack. Do you have agility or athletics?
You have athletics.
I do have athletics.
Which is a good thing, because if you'd have gone all the way through... Oh, I've got dueling. Oh, crap.
9608.
9608.
Look, I will have you know that I
am adroit at combat.
Yeah, it's my whole jam.
The noble art of dueling.
Oh, it's right here. You swing your weapon to deflect the spear, knocking the lethal point aside and following up with a riposte. Your attack catches the bandit off guard and leaves him bleeding on the grass.
He's dead.
You step back, taking a moment to assess the situation. Is story point H3 marked?
Nope.
So 6577.
6577. I have a feeling that's probably going to be like if we'd have asked Braxton something important, it might have mattered. 6577. Oh, wow.
As your companions do battle with the oncoming bandits, you take a moment to take stock of the camp. You see an orc woman holding a bow sneaking around to approach from the rear. Her form difficult to make out in the dim light from the fire. Soon your companions will be fighting on two fronts. So this is actually you now, because...
Yeah, and unfortunately I don't have any of the skills because I have deception instead of performance.
Damn it, I have archery and runes.
Yes. Oh well.
Sing a bardic song to inspire your companions. You actually can't because you're so shit at it.
Shut up! I'm a good bard, and I will.
No, I like the idea that you see her there, and the thought of using your bardic skills doesn't even cross your mind.
Actually, this is perfect because I'm that shit a bard. I can't even do the bardic skill check.
You literally start to do it, and then you're like, "This'll never work," and then you just rush her.
I could push myself between her and you. I could look after her and you, and you know.
That's what I mean. You've got to rush her, right?
I could push myself between the archer and my companions, and I know I'm going to get shot with an arrow. I'm going to rush her.
Just like, try and get past me, try and get past me.
Brawling! Come on! 5967. Oh, I really hope this works. I'm going to get shot with an arrow. Oh, Grom.
You rush toward the orc bandit, shouting your battle cry.
Yep. Fuck homeless!
She raises a bow and looses an arrow. You feel it streak along the side of your head like a tongue of fire. You lose 3 stamina.
Damn it. 9.
Have we marked N3? No, we haven't.
No. We had M3.
Mark C3 and O2.
C3, O2. Oh, I knew I was going to get shot.
As the orc draws another arrow from a quiver at her hip, you tackle her blindly, throwing her shoulder into your chest. Throwing your shoulder into her chest, sending her sprawling. As she struggles back to her feet, you grab her bow from where it fell on the ground, bring it down on her head, breaking the bow and leaving her unconscious.
Fantastic.
9513.
And we both get back to normal.
Good job.
Ouch. I just got shot in the head. Or grazed.
This is you.
9513. For Keller and Harmon, bellows Braxton. In the flickering firelight, she seems a demon.
That's Dan Harmon, creator of Rick and Morty.
She seems a demon from a nightmare, huge and dark and powerful. 3 of the bandits attempt to surround her, but she pivots away, slamming her shield into one and knocking her down, then slashing at a second and sending him screaming into the dark, clutching at his face. She trades blows with a large human, his axe sliding off her shield, her sword flickering past his face as he dances backwards. You notice a bandit, with his hair in a long braid, creeping up behind Braxton with a knife glimmering in his hand. Focused as Braxton is on her battle with a large bandit she clearly hasn't noticed. Do you interrupt the approaching bandit, catch the bandit from behind, stop the bandit with an alchemical concoction?
Well, that's a random choice.
Well, I suppose you're basically throwing acid like Mariam did.
Yeah, but why can't I shoot him with my bow?
She's... Where? Well, maybe.
I mean, surely throwing an alchemical concoction on a bandit sneaking up behind your friend is actually really dangerous.
I don't know. It depends if you catch him in the face or not.
Let me catch the bandit from behind, because I reckon then it's going to be like, if you have stealth, so just throw it.
If this turns out to be brawling, I'm going to laugh. But go for it.
Well,
9250.
9250, which is right here.
I'm still loving the
it says right there, stealth. Look, see.
Okay.
Moving is. I mean, I didn't actually spot that. It seems to make sense if you sneak up behind them, that you would have an opportunity based on stealth.
Okay, smartass.
Moving as quickly as you can on silent padded feet.
Booted padded feet.
Yeah, but the boots don't actually have bottoms.
Wait a minute, you're Puss in Boots.
They just have... I'm not Puss in Boots.
It's taken me this long to notice.
Moving as quickly... I'm Puss in full costume. Also, I'm Hunter, the demon hunter. Moving as quickly as you can on silent feet, you drift up behind the braided bandit. He lifts his knife ready to bring it down into Braxton's neck, and you reach up to grab him from behind. So...
You have stealth skill 4545?
4545.
All this has happened. We're not even outside of the camp yet.
We're not even at Dragonholt yet.
Yeah.
You grab the braided bandit from behind, twist and pivot him around your hips, sending him tumbling to the ground with an undignified yowl.
Yow!
As he struggles to stand, you plant one foot on his back and shove, sending him sprawling yet again, this time into the campfire. Ooh. He screams and shoots to his feet, running in random loops as he attempts to beat the flames out of his hair and clothing. He staggers into another bandit, sending both sprawling, and then they both catch fire. They are burning and screaming as their flesh begins to bubble and melt away.
I regain 3 stamina because I'm laughing my arse off. You know, internally. I don't actually get to it.
It's horrifying. Mariam's probably scarred for life.
She threw acid at someone. What's the page you're going to?
2004.
Let's face it, she's no stranger to this. She throws acid at people at the first sign of danger.
While you watch this horrifying scene of bandits burning alive, something else catches your attention.
Fire.
Your companions are still locked in combat with the bandits who swarm around the edges of the light provided by your campfire. Screaming incoherently, a scarred bandit rushes at you. In one hand, he brandishes a stuttered iron mace. The other arm ends in a steel hook, glinting in the metal. It's metal glinting in the firelight. So this has got to be you, right?
Yep, and I'm disliking it because I've already read the skill checks.
Yeah, you've got none of them, right?
No, thievery, alchemy, and military.
Once we get to the town, your skills will shine.
Yeah, no. I'm starting to see the benefit to having 8 skills. I would have probably had military or something on there.
Well, maybe you'll have a chance to pick some up.
I would have picked performance.
In the meantime, you've got to go with your standard battle tactic of a rush towards them.
Let it not be said that I can learn a lesson. Is that actually my only option?
Do you have thievery?
No.
You don't have arcana or archery? Or
no.
Yeah, that's your only option.
Balls.
It's got to be you, because I'm exhausted from burning those other 2 alive.
7296.
7296.
Woot! Okay, regen.
The thing is, once we get to town, I'm going to be able to do nothing, because I'm so socially inept.
But once we get to town, I might be unconscious and, like, I've lost all of my skills because I have no stamina.
I'll look after you. You leap into the fray, dodging around Braxton and another orc woman. You heft your weapon and swing at the hook-handed human threateningly. He drops into a wary crouch and circles you, looking for an opening.
I have neither awareness, dueling, or empathy. Why empathy?
So, 1099?
1099.
Did you exhaust your token?
Yeah.
So we both get to unexhausted.
Have I passed? No, I've passed 1 skill check so far, and it was to find a wooden trinket. Everything else has been a fail.
Good job, Grom. It's alright, that badge is going to prove important. The bandit raises his mace and swings it at your head from the right.
God.
You block the blow easily, but it was a ruse and his hook bites into your left side. You lose 5 stamina.
4. I'm down to 4.
Tracking his hook arm against your body, you hurl the bandit off balance despite your pain. A quick blow from your weapon sends him screaming to the ground, and you move on. 2399.
Oh dear. And this is how you can tell we haven't read through this already.
I mean, at least we're being true to our characters.
Yeah, I suck in combat.
You find yourself standing in a loose circle with your companions and no bandits close at hand. Even more of the enemy emerge from the trees, however, they begin to surround you. What now? Breathes Mariam. You're sure it's the first time you've heard fear in her voice. The bandit's leader chuckles and speaks, causing the firelight to play off the long scar on the side of his face in a sinister way.
Do you want to do this, or do you want me to do it?
Oh, you can do it.
Drop your valuables and leave. There's no need for you to die here.
The other bandits hoot and howl and brandish their blades and axes in the air in front of you. Braxton glances sideways at you.
There are too many of them. We cannot win this fight.
She edges backwards, and you notice her lean in the direction of Dragonholt.
Oh, God.
You can't have my gold! I'll be using it to start my business!
Screams Mariam.
Despite the bite in her words, you notice her hands trembling.
Brawling! I can do this.
So do you want to do...
And deception. Oh, yay. Fine.
I mean, it's also dueling.
I know, but let's face it.
Do you want to do brawling, or do you want me to do dueling?
I'm probably going to go with brawling.
I think we should let you use your... Well, my concern is that if you use your brawling here, you're then going to go on a chain where you run out of skills to complete it and take more damage.
Well, I could use deception and just create a diversion. That one.
Yeah, I think that's a better idea.
Let's create a diversion. Deception. So
I like how it's deception or performance.
Yeah, and if I had performance, I wouldn't have had an arrow to the head. 5280. I do love those.
She was aiming for your knee.
No, I love the... I used to be an adventurer like you, and then I took an arrow to the face. I love, though, that if I'd have stopped to break out into song, I probably wouldn't have gotten shot.
Maybe.
5280.
Using the darkness to your advantage, you throw your voice, making it sound as if the soldiers are approaching through the trees. The village guards! Yells one bandit. Here! Leg it, lads!
It's a trick, you credulous clods!
Bellows the bandit leader, but the panic that ripples through his minions is enough for you and your companions to slip away.
After them! Which page?
3645.
3645.
After them!
Seize them! You run through 3645, right? You run through Eventide Forest, scrambling and stumbling as you go. You're surprised to discover that you can see. You realise that the sun must be already rising somewhere beyond the trees. Time passes. The narrow and twisting path soon comes to a steep climb with a rocky outcropping that rises above either side. A large standing stone towers to your right. You can hear the bandits still coming behind you, shouting to their fellows like hounds on the hunt. But any pursuer will have to scramble up this same narrow gulch. I can either tip over the standing stone to block their path, fire with a bow I don't have...
No, this is me now, isn't it?
Oh, it's you. Well, I thought it was me because I'm being the distraction.
No, the distraction was you throwing your voice.
Oh, okay.
Now we've escaped.
Yeah.
This has got to be me because I'm the only one with an active stone.
Go for it, archery, survival, or...
Yeah, so I can set a trap or fire my bow.
Or you can just lob a stone at them. You know, crush them with stones.
Yeah, but this blocks the path, but I feel like...
Okay.
I feel like setting a trap is probably my best bet, because firing the bow I might hit one.
You'll probably hit me the way it's going.
So I'm going to set a trap using my survival skill.
3575.
So then we can both flip our tokens back.
Cool.
3575.
You quickly make a set of snares that will tether to the young trees at the top of the gulch. Then you cover them with a handful of leaves and gravel. You urge your companions on, fall back as the bandits grow closer, hooting and baying as they come. Their shouts turn to cries of alarm as you hear the first of your snares yank a bandit off his feet. Read 5129.
I learned these tricks while I was hunting demons in the wildlands.
No, you didn't. That's a trick of I made something go into a branch that hits you in the face. You learned that at home.
The bandits preoccupied by your efforts back at the gulch, you are able to gain a considerable lead on them. The rocky terrain continues to rise up around you, and the trees of Eventide Forest becoming smaller and scrappier as you go. Soon you come to a sheer cliff face, and only a few scraggly trees cling to the rocks rising above you.
Sunlight spills?
Sunlight spills across the sky above the cliff, a promise of freedom and safety. You should climb up to the top, but it would be a challenge. The path continues to the left a fair distance, then becomes a tight switchback, crawling up to the top of the rise. It would be a safer route, but slower.
Than climbing directly. So is this me climbing the cliff or running for the switchblade?
Oh, this is either of us, because
We've both got athleticism anyway, so we're probably going to be able to go with it.
Yeah, shall we climb? I feel like we should climb, because we might have the opportunity to ditch Mariam.
Yeah. Wait a minute, I'm short too. What? What page number?
Who's going to climb? Because actually, one of us has to choose.
I'll climb.
Cool. 4055.
4055. Don't lose more stamina. Don't lose more stamina.
You scrabble up the cliff face, relying on the trees that cling to the cracks in the rock for handholds. This proves unwise, as not all of the trees are anchored securely enough to bear your weight, and you find yourself dangling from your fingertips above a steep drop. You lose 2 stamina unless you have athletics.
Woo!
Mariam isn't making things any easier either, despite Braxton's efforts. I'll be fine, she huffs. I'm not the only one here who needs help, she says with a nod at you.
Shut up.
In fairness to the gnome, she's not dangling from her fingertips. Braxton makes her way over to you and helps you regain your footing. That was quite sassy, and I didn't even make that up.
Yeah. Test each toehold before you put your weight on it, she says.
You resume your climb, but you hear shouting below you. The bandits have reached the bottom of the cliff. They immediately begin pelting you with arrows and stones, making the rest of the climb a nightmare. You lose 3 stamina unless you have agility.
I don't. Why did I not make you do this?
I don't have agility either.
So I'm down to 1 stamina.
But
no. Oh yeah, you each.
But we each have athletics, so we're fine here.
Yep.
But we'll each lose 3 stamina here because neither of us have agility.
It was your idea to climb.
Oh, that's fine. I've still got
9 left.
9 left. Yeah.
I've got 1. I'm so near tank.
8. Okay.
12 minus 3. Do you want to do that one again?
Leave me alone. I'm a demon hunter, not an academic.
I can clearly tell.
9. Finally, you make it to the top.
This has been a disaster.
You are safe from bandits' arrows up here, but the bandits have already begun to climb up after you.
Oh god.
So
I have none of these skills, and you have 3 of them.
So I've got options here. I can throw rocks at the bandits. I can fire at them with my bow. I can't do alchemic fire.
But you can blast them with runes.
Yeah, maybe now is the time to break out the runic magic. Tomorrow on Ready City Play. We'll find out what Hunter does at the top of the cliff, and whether we can escape the bandits.
And I'm going to place it there now. How many of my skills do I lose because of stamina loss? Because, god damn, that was disastrous. 12 to 1.
I think you're alright. I think you'll be alright.
Alright, this is why I hate the wild. Why the hell are we out in the woods? This is your fault.
I like the woods.
Damn cat.
Well, once we get to town, I'll be fucked. It'll be like, you can lie with deception or perform or use willpower.
Well, by the time we get to town, I might be unconscious. severely unable to do anything. It's like, you could brawl, if it wasn't disabled. But we'll find out tomorrow.
So we'll be back tomorrow for more Legacy of Dragonholt. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Bye.